Alright guys, hold on, let me set up my audio setup here. There we go. Now we're going to go on to Chapter 6. Alright. Saul, a priest of the Eliminate Church, and Dorothy. I can't do voices. Getting pretty tired. Roy and company cross the mountains, blah 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 blah. Oh, right, it's this level. Okay. Yeah, half-brother to Lord Hector. Yep. It's pretty funny. This is actually where it starts off to make you choose how many people you want in your party. This is actually one of my favorite styles. We're going to spend most of our time just get rid of everything off of everybody, and we're going to just put it all in, and we're going to start from scratch. So this way we can see what we got, what we can use, blah 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 blah. And this is actually the part where I have to start deciding who I want end game. This is actually kind of the problem here, because granted I like the fighters, but you do get better ones later on, so I might end up replacing them. Actually, we're going to keep lockpick on him. And we'll have to find out how many people we can bring along. 10 people. Alright. So, as an overview, we have to bring Roy. Marcus is too weak endgame, so we're not going to bring him along. Alan, he seems to be very good, so we're going to bring him along. Boars, you know what? Granted, I like how his stats are kind of coming together. I can't rely on him when we're on limited usage of units now. Just because we're on a setup where we can't rely on too many people now. So we're going to use boars as a last resort. Wow, can't speak English. So we're going to wait on him. Walt, he's actually a pretty decent archer. I mean, we should level him up a little bit more. So, Lance, granted, he is starting to come along in his strength. I mean, let's compare him to Alan, who's 2 levels above him. He's actually not that bad, so we're actually going to try him out. Merlinus we won't need. Ellen is definitely high on luck and speed, so we're definitely going to level her up a lot. Ward, he's a fighter. I'm not going to go for it. Lot, granted, he is coming along pretty well. I'm still not liking his setup. His lack of luck is actually going to probably kill me. Compared to Ward, who actually starts off with just as much attack power, and he's got less cons, so it's going to be harder for him to pull off the attacks. Plus, we're going to get much better fighter characters later on, so yeah, I think it'll be better off that we leave him. Dyack is a must. Obviously, he's my favorite character. Thani, you know what? She is actually not bad. I have to give it to her. She's actually pretty good. So we're actually going to bring her along. I'm going to focus on trying to level her up a little bit. Chad, this involves doors and chests, so we're going to need him. Lug, sorry bro, but you're a mage, and we do get a much better mage later on, so we're going to keep you out of this for a minute. Clarine, excellent, excellent character. We're going to keep her, and Rutger as well. So that's our 10 people, actually. That's our 10 people. So now we're going to set up these characters accordingly, and we'll give, you know what, storage, remove, let's get the 46 and 36, and we'll get the rapier out as well. Armor Slayer, not really needed on Roy, especially since he's all good. Alan, we're going to set up with 2 iron swords, get rid of the durability on those. We'll give a javelin and the iron lance. We'll also give him a vulnerary. Well, not that one, because that one kind of sucks. We'll give him a 3, because he might need it. Walt will need... Well, we only got 2 bows for him, so there's nothing else we can really do for him. We'll give him a couple vulneraries as well, just in case they get past our line. Lance, obviously we have to go with what his name applies to. We gotta give him a lance, we gotta give him possibly a couple more vulneraries, just in case, since he can't take a hit as much. Ellen, definitely, we're using her as a main healer, so we're gonna give her that vulnerary just in case. Dyack, you know what, this guy can hold his own with just this shit right here. We're gonna be using Dyack. Dyack will probably be our MVP, in this case MVC of this stage, and probably a lot more later on, so... And we'll give Thani some javelins, the Slim Lance, we'll give her a couple vulneraries too. And that's about all I can think of for her. Chad, we just need something to give him for self-defense, just in case he gets hit. Clarine, I tell ya, she's actually going to be using that men's staff. We'll give her another heal. She's going to be running around like crazy in this stage. Rutger, I like the Killing Edge, but I like to keep it for now, so we're going to actually go to the shop and buy ourselves a couple iron swords for him, because he's actually going to need those. We're going to go to storage and remove the vulnerary. We'll give him the Armor Slayer, just in case, too. Alright, we're going to keep that, let's see. We are going to keep the Angelic Robe, just in case, especially when I want to figure out who has 40 HP by the end of their leveling. And more than likely, if Thani gets 1 HP for every level, her max HP will probably end up at 36. So using that will boost her up beyond 40, so there's no need. So we're going to wait on that. Same with Ellen. I mean, highest she'll be able to get up to will be 33. So using it right now, you know, probably would be a good idea, but at the same time, I want to save it for just in case, if there's anybody else that needs it. So we're going to save this setup, and we're going to play the chapter. And this actually is a weird... Yeah, I hate Wagner, this little motherfucker. And it's the first shaman you fight in the game. And shamans are really fucking tough sometimes. This stage is going to involve 3 teams, so we're going to need to set it up accordingly. We're going to have probably, since we got all these soldiers and mages coming out through the middle, and we're not going to really need all that much coming out through the sides, we're actually going to use Thani in the back row. We're going to keep, and then we're going to actually move Dyack over this way. We're going to have these 2 here. And we'll probably keep a healer backing Rutger up. Chad will... Okay. This seems perfectly fine. At the same time, it's all dependent, so we might actually switch this out. Alright, let's save again, for good measure, and hope to God we get this correct. This stage is a pain in the ass. This is Kath. She's another thief. She's actually one we have to really worry about.